Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm the reviewer of Fish. Today we're dealing with Old Masters, currently third. We are first. We are going into the Federation Cup finals. After a very dicey semi-final, we need to kind of, stick the landing on this one. I'm going to keep Morelli on because he definitely proved himself a bit, well, he came on second half, but he didn't have that much of an impact. We will absolutely have Masters still on, as well as Gunter, definitely. Gunter had an amazing performance last game, or more specifically, just a heroic one. Getting an important goal beforehand, and then, of course, Leroy getting the second one. This time around, Old Masters, I think, should be an easy opponent to deal with. They're not as infuriating in terms of just proper, defensive output, because their defense is not great. They have seasoned toughness, the jumping is not amazing either. The midfield can be easily overrun. Expectedly, this should be an easy game, but we can't say for certain, because honestly, I do believe that this game really exhibits football at its most chaotic. Right, 30% for them to win, 21% for Joe, and 49% for us to win. That's what I feel like is missing from football nowadays. Like the fact that the third place playoff match in the World Cup was much more exciting. Again, I know it's because of less stakes. But because there's less stakes, it's just a lot more chaotic, and I love the fact that they're just playing just for the sake of playing. The final score was 6-4. Meanwhile, in the grand final, it was just Argentina playing completely defensive. And then end up losing 1-0 anyway. And it's 1-0 for us already. Fantastic. That's mainly why I don't like playing defensive, because if one team plays defensive, it just locks the game into just a very boring state. Where you're just watching a team just completely just lock the goal against anybody else. Meanwhile, if both teams go defensive, of course that is the most boring part, because you're just watching two teams just fail to want to get closer. What the hell? Oh, that's the worst own goal I've seen in a while. Wait, what? That is a proper own goal. You are kidding me. That was Romanov. That actually broke my train of thought there. Like, what? I forgot what I was saying. What? No, that's it. Yeah, so if both teams go defensive, it's just horrible to watch, because, like, both teams are just so scared of going forward and, like, losing track of the ball and then conceding, of course. And then it causes them to go into rough panic and then start sending players up front. But when there is a clear ideology that you want to get past the defender, rather than just passing it backwards every time, like, there's a player in front of you, I hate that so much. There's no more risk anymore. And I love, like, just random risk taking. It's sometimes some of the best football's played. Okay, Marinov, shot from distance. Goal kick. Masters to Burkhardt. Leroy's cross. Oh no, it's going wide, isn't it? Oh no, Morelli gets it. Crossing it in though. Keeper's not going for a Burkhardt header. It's the post and it bounced off of Egger's face to go out wide for a goal kick. I'm still shocked at the own goal. That is like the most football-esque own goal I've seen in a while. Like a proper own goal. Like just a really dumb, not like ones where like it bounces off like the post and hits them in the face and then goes in. No, like a proper mistake by a player that just hits it into their own net. Morelli. Cross. Oh, that's a decent cross, but Luke kicks it away. The Vashniewski shot from distance. Punched away. Leroy. Shot. Saved. Luke kicks it out with a decent amount of force there. Out for a throw-in. Burkhardt. Crosses. Morelli shot blocked. Going out wide for a throw-in. That happened within 6 minutes of the game. So 3 minutes we score. 6 minutes we score an own goal. It's all tied. Right, Leroy passing. No, Marinov steals it. Passing to River. Bauman. Oh, it's a shot from distance. Wide. I mean, to be fair though, I think David jumped for the ball, just missed it entirely. Right, Masters. Passing. Oh, okay, Barman kicks it away. To Schubert. Now to Marinov. Dribbles, okay. Marinov still. Shots, saved. No rebound. Wisniewski kicks it away. Leroy. Brilliant decision here. Tons of space. We're opening the defense up. Egger crosses. Leroy finishes this, and he does. 2-1. Without losing the ball, Gunter to Romanov, the own goal scorer, and he missed time. Well, we didn't miss time it, but Morelli does have an essence speed, so if he can't catch up to it, it's a miss hit as a pass or a cross. Right, end of the first half, 2-1. Annoyingly close because of the own goal, but whatever. Let's get Walter off and put Kaya on, actually. Put Kaya there, Morelli there as a defensive mid, and second half, go. Schubert. Hey, Guerra to Schubert again. Gertzhoff picks up the ball, dribbles, okay. Can't really clear it well. Burkhardt, no, never mind. Burkhardt cross. Soblev losing the ball there after a bad touch. Masters gets tackled. It's a double tackle there. I don't know how that doesn't constitute as a yellow card at least there. Gunter Kapas gets tackled. Dude, how did he get away with this? Like a shot blocked. Masters with a tap in. 3-1. As much deserved after they got away with 2 horrid tackles there. Yeah, look at that. Rats, how dare they? River. Oh, tackled. Masters. 2 egg. No, never mind. Marinov. Okay, Morelli passing through to Burkhardt. Burkhardt shot. Oh, that's past the keeper. The keeper should have been way better there. 4-1. I think to loop back to the defensive playstyle thing, I think, again, I'm not sure how well it can be implemented. Imagine if football had the same type of point system rugby had. Well, again, I don't fully know rugby. From what I've been told, you get more points depending on how many more goals you score. Which then also incentivizes, you know, if you concede more, then you'll get, you know, you get penalized more. I don't think you're penalized. I think the other team gets more points. If I remember correctly, I can't say for certain though. Let me check. Rugby scoring system. No, not the try thing. Balls. Wins and losses. There we go. So 1 point will be awarded to a team that loses a match by 7 points or less. Yeah, so, okay, so... 1 point will be awarded to a team scoring 4 or more tries in a match. Okay, so you get more points depending on how certain goals are scored. For example, if you... I mean, again, it's harder to implement in football because scoring a goal from open play compared to scoring from a free kick, you can't really compare them. Because it depends on the angle, depends on how you score, of course, how many people are, you know, applied to the wall. But I personally think they should add, like, another point rule, depending on how many points you lose by, to kind of incentivize you to either play, you know, stop being so defensive at least. Because if you're already losing by 4-0 and you're guaranteed to lose points, you might as well try and score some goals back to get the, you know, reduce how much you lose by at least. Also, that was a stupid goal. I think that was deflected from our own player. That doesn't count as an offside. I didn't see it properly, but I don't know. Oh, how do you not score that, Leroy? Anyway, 6-1 in the grand final, though. Jeez. Aronov. Shot. Oh, I see the opportunity, though. That was a decent attempt. Morelli could pass through the middle or the right-hand side. Goes to the right. Kaya with a cross. Over to Leroy. Go to Masters here, easily. And it does. 7-1. We Brazil them, baby. The worst aspect of my formation here is that the defensive mids just lack so much in terms of what to do in the game, apart from be like a second defender for us, or like 2 extra sets of centre-backs when we need to. I guess the point that they just can't get on the All-Star squad. Because Gunter, despite how well he can be, he hasn't scored at all today, but Masters has. Twice, in fact. That's the one thing I hate about this formation in particular. I love the way they play with this one, because I do like a flexible formation which can swap between attack and defense. But the defensive mids, though, like unless they somehow pull out one of the best assists by launching a ball from like the halfway line to like here, for example, and then have a forward that can finish from that position, it's very hard to do. But oh well, there we go, we win. I mean, technically, all goals were scored by us. So that is technically an 8-0 win. I'll count that in my books. Can't do that though, it's not in the rules. Yeah, well it is now. 8-0. 8-0. We'll see the goals, especially the own goal. The own goal was just the dumbest one. Being support level by an own goal. Come on, dude. Oh my god, like that is just... I can't describe it, that's just proper, just pure chaos. Fantastic ball, and then, yeah, the keeper just caught sleeping there. Slice past them. Oh no, Gunter got an assist though. Yeah, like, see what I mean though? It requires that, just that... Like, a shot like that shouldn't normally go in though. Like, it just goes right through the keeper. But sometimes we just need the absolute best. Oh, just some of the best case scenarios. You know, there's a possibility their left back was playing us onside there. So, there is a world where that actually is not offside. See, that's the type of stuff I want to happen whenever, like, the ball's going right in the air. That one of the players is getting ready for, like, the heftiest of volleys. Seven 1 though. Nice. And we get the double rather than a treble or a quadruple today, or this season. Yeah, thanks for the end of the season. Thank you. 5,000. And nothing else. Wait, one did not save the game. buy everyone back and just see how much they cost. Oh, Leroy costing 17,000. He's the only left mid we have. Wait, what increase did he ask for? 4,000 increase. Wow, okay. Wait, Pid has asked for, well, asked for, he just got a deduction. 12,000, holy, wait. I think the best case scenario, genuinely, because we need to keep Leroy, in my honest opinion. He's like one of the only consistent players we have. We just straight up get rid of David and we absolutely hope, I mean, we need to get rid of someone else though, in order to buy a goalkeeper. It can't be Melis, no. I think Lai is a good option already, because we don't use him as it is. Ah, this is annoyingly tough. Do we value Kaya much more than Morelli already? I don't think so. I think Kaya's good by himself currently. I don't know, this is difficult. I think we just straight get rid of it now though. David, I'm sorry that you've been awful. Alright, we have 4,000 to spend. No, not in Malto. It could be more though if we find some other place to replace some other people about, but yeah. Quest to find a 4,000 cost goalkeeper. First Noboys bought Lai, great. A good defender for a defensive team. Before we start the new season though, who did David go to? They went to Kyoto Bros. Right. Fantastic. Alright. We'll end the season there then. I'll see you next time. It's going to be season 62. Alright. Perfect. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.